They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Judicials will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arizona State's offense comes onto the field first today. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking.
Turning it on! And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Got his man. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Napier. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Judicials offense will go to work for the first time. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. A first down for the offense. Back to throw, it's Levin. The sure hands, it's Moss. Let's think a second about Arizona State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
On the snap, it's Brown. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Houston came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks at H-Town had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Rush is on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive line to get to the QB.
This drive alive after that earlier sack. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Gives it to the back on the draw. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Got it set up on the outside. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. catch in the middle. It's Matthews. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
The Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He'll ride his man on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Arizona State! The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Hands it off. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fullback's got it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch, called for and made. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal, and just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Give to Brown. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Motion from the back. The toss sweep to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Judicials decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch inside the 40. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Running to Green. Got the first down and more. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
With a red zone opportunity.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Always interesting.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. He's all the way out to the 32-yard line before he's forced out of bounds.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got a man. It's Schwartz. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. offense in the sumo set with the big boys.
Third down coming.
Got it, looking for the first down. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying